And welcome back to some more Planet Crafter. There's a small little base down there. So last episode, we made this torch so we could go up. We could explore the ship. It was technically, I think, the aliens 3 times. Not entirely sure. This ship gets pretty dark. I had to switch to deconstruct mode. Get out of my face. And I wanted to actually, like, look around. Oh, look, aluminum. If only I had inventory space. Guess I should have emptied my inventory. I do need that. Let's go drop off stuff back at base and we can come back. If I know how to get out of here. Up this way, right? Yes. Get oxygen. And we're gonna run back down to our main place. It's right down there. It's not too far. Just right down this way. But I know, like, slowly over time this world will change. It's part of the concept of the game. I know there's stuff off that way. And I know it's not technically, I guess you could say, I don't know what that was. It's not technically a randomized world. Like, literally, people, like, you guys could tell me, like, oh, over in that cliff, there's a dead person that actually explains everything and blah, blah, blah. It's like, yeah, you could, because, like, that's how the game's set up, because the devs that made this, I think I heard it's just a husband and wife. So, because it's just a husband and wife, it's kind of hard for them, you know, to do stuff like that. What did we unlock this time? Agility 2 boots. Oh yeah, we still need to make those. You have to have 2 aluminum. Living compartment glass. Green transmissions. Oh, we're unlocking everything. Oh my goodness. One more thing, right? One more? One more? Oh. Apparently not. I need iron and silicone so I can make, like, a couple more heating elements. Just to kind of, in a way, think I have 2 iridium. Let me see if I can get one more silicone. It's right over here. Oh, okay. Yeah, we're gonna make 2 more heat elements in here. Okay, we need iron, cobalt, and silicone. We have the iron. More likely, we have the cobalt. It's just the silicone. So we need silicane. Uh, the silicone is gonna be harder to find because it's not respawning. Which is probably gonna mean we're gonna have to synthesize it at some point. Okay. So anywhere works. One more cobalt. I thought I grabbed 2. Go on power for a little bit. So now we should be not skyrocketing our TI, but our heat should be going up a little bit quicker. Yeah. So typically, the way stuff's measured in, like, even in the real world, this is Pascal's, something like that. Pascal's, or is this Pascal's? One of the two is Pascal's. Oh, we got a veggie tube T2. I need the grow tube. But see, it's parts per T, which is parts per ton. I'm assuming that's supposed to be parts per quarter or parts per quart or something like that. Is that a ton? Uh, it's just like the same thing. I think that's supposed to be like nebula pals or something like that. It's a really specific measurement that's even used in real life science. Oh no, we have no water. That's crazy. We also have no food. But we need to get that grow tube. To get that grow tube, I need more heat and more oxygen. And to generate oxygen, I need more plants. And to get more plants, I need more plants. See, and that takes iron, 2 ice, and a magnesium. I need a magnesium, 2 ice. Okay, so you guys can see this is right here. I'm clicking, it's not doing anything. So that's a visual glitch. So I needed magnesium and silicone. Right, magnesium, silicon. Yeah, but like this game is one of the few games that you really can't like record it for 3 hours, or you could probably play it for several hours straight. But like you really don't want to. Tuck you right there. Which one is doing more? 200%. So I'm gonna take you out. You're going here now. So now that should be making 2.4. So oxygen went way up. I don't have any more plants to put in there. It's kind of cool if they added like names on these, and you have to buy the label. You have to unlock the labels. Oh, I thought for a second I hit it. I clicked on the red button. I thought it broke something. But we also want to get we want to keep unlocking stuff as much as we possibly can. We really got to start climbing in heat. Heat's one of the hardest ones because I only had the tier 1s, and to go up in that you need the tier 2. You get tier 2 when you get oxygen up to 1.8. So I really need my oxygen to climb. And it's kind of interesting because I feel like this game, I don't know if it's scientific data or not that they did to figure out you do actually have you don't worry about this section. That's just extra stuff that they had nothing to relate it to. That you have to have a certain pressure before you would even be able to heat up that oxygen to another point. So that's why like this one you have to get parts per ton. First, you have to have as more oxygen than you need at that point, and then like then you can actually like use it, and that enhances the next one. I don't know. It doesn't seem very scientific because like oxygen has heat, and the heat should be with the heat. And the aliens are back. Unless you have iridium. I know when these meteors hit, they probably drop some stuff. But they're not really hitting close enough for me to go check. We could probably go check that one. I was like right over here. If it did anything, it despawned by now. Iron? So you crashed right over here. Maybe cobalt and iron. So you do want to actually go out and look at these when they do come in, because you probably have chances of getting certain like things like silicone and stuff. Explosion. All right. So we're just trying to get the heat up now, and that's all we're trying to do. Oh, not my auction again. Because we really need to start growing some of our own food. Water is not going to be a solution to everything. If anything, we're going to die from starvation first before we die from water. Honestly. Because I have no food growing. And yeah. But I had no iridium. Done. So that sucks. So I can't have heat climb more. There's a message screen if I really want to get that. You don't have the communications array set up. Silicone and aluminum, which we saw in aluminum in that ship. Which is crazy. I'd have to go all the way up there to find it again. As long as my inventory's not full, it's okay. So we can head out here again. It's not like it's a problem. It's a long walk though. Yeah, I see a window right there. Must just be the edge of the ship or something. Get oxygen. Now let's go explore it again. So we need to get aluminum or fill up our inventory again. Hey, we got the tier 2 again. We need that food. We're just exploring. Getting some iron. Okay, 2 iridium from that. That's good. And my inventory's full. Huh. You have some llama seeds, which drop that. I'm gonna take those. It's probably not gonna do much, but like, if I can grow more plants, it helps with oxygen production, which is what we need right now. So we need to get home. Because we're also low on water. It'll be good in a way. Uh, So we're making our way over to our main base. I need aluminum for something. Oh, this. Yeah, we have no power. That figures. Can I make any water? Cool. So we need to generate more power. So we need cobalt, iron, silicone. Cobalt. Silicone. Cool, cool. Now we should have been able to receive any messages. So it's not a message to convict GL8971. You've been chosen to have your sentence commuted to this to an extortion to get all charges against you dropped. So you transform this project. Our sensors will periodically scan your progress and send you the required blueprints. To try to contact them. If our sensors do not detect any achievement and the zero we consider missing, and the changes will be dropped. Charges will be dropped. Do not detect any advancement in terraform process, you will be considered missing. Charges will be dropped. You cannot claim ownership or value over anything on the planet. You are only allowed to use the resources found on the planet to increase the terraform index. You are not allowed to leave the planet until terraformation is complete. Oh. Riley? Oh, that's crazy. I finally managed to locate the system that they sent you to. I don't have much time, but I'll try to give you some advice. Success rate of planet crafters is very low, but is an almost impossible task. Find space food in your pod that made, and maybe in space directs you'll be able to grow food when you meet the correct requirement. Try to find some veggies. Exclamation improvement is essential. I hope this message reaches you. Yep, and that's basically all it was. Alright. Yeah, so they're just talking about you have to explore to go any farther in the game. I don't think this Nirmas actually do anything. At only 0.51, which isn't much. It really isn't. So those are probably good for just like waste. Hold on to that aluminum. Well, you do take an aluminum. Or I can do iridium. Silicone. Do I have any silicone? What did it take to make that? 2 iron and a silicone is all I need. So I need to go find a silicone. So yeah, the story behind it is that you're a criminal. And instead of killing you, you chose to join the planet crafters, which go to planet and just terraform. That's your main goal, is just to terraform. According to just reading that. Ha. No. Can I make another one? No, because I need aluminum. So now it should go up by 4.5. You could probably still make like a couple of the tier 1s. There we go. And we're out of power. Can't be out of power. Can't be out of power. Ah, suckers. I have my power back. Okay. So heat's rising, oxygen's rising, pressure's rising. Okay. Yeah, we're still good. Okay. So we do want to make these, but I need 2 aluminum, and I should have used them for that, but that's not too important right now. So our oxygen, our next unlock for that is gonna be 5T. So the next thing I think we're gonna unlock, that's a ways away with this pressure. That's a ways away. It's 60. I really need the oxygen. So I had to get to 12. Right now we're at 2, so I need almost like twice as much oxygen generation per second. So only way to do that is you do have to explore that wreck. To see if you can find more plants. Oh look, screen progress. Whee! Do 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 do. So we're looking at trying to get more plants. My inventory is pretty empty as it is right now, so we're still good. Let's see if we can find more plants. Any more plants in here? No, but there is space food, which we do need. Turn that off. Oh, look, our fusion cell. I don't care for those. They don't do anything. Okay. Machinery log from this ship. The morning 17th day of space travel to Stigma experience exit high velocity. Fuels went crazy. Ship lost power as if it has been drained of good things. We're going to try to make an emergency landing on this unreported planet. I'm not sure what we'll find. There's be a huge storm on the surface of the planet. I hope we make it. Nope, doesn't sound like you made it. You gotta make fusion something. I don't know. No. I'll take that. It's about time to make my way back, unless there's one in here. We need that and that. I'll take those. We can come back for anything else. But we don't have water. That's one of the few things that we do need. And I need to go the other way. We should be good to be able to go straight home. I didn't have to wait. But we do need water. Whee! 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 There's also a wreck way over there. Do 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 Doop, doop, doop. Alrighty. So we're gonna come back to base. I just have one aluminum that I just brought back. We should be able to make those agility boots, I think. Oh, I need 2 aluminum. Dang it. So no, I can't even do that. Get rid of this stupid thing. Put that one in. If I can get 2 ice and then magnesium. 2 ice, magnesium. Right? 2 ice, magnesium, and a silicone. I can have another tier 2. 2 ice, silicone, and magnesium. Like I said. Nope. Magnesium. I thought I just grabbed a magnesium. Yeah, I didn't. We'll do one more veggie too. Drop you in there. Unlock these blueprints. Tier 2 mining and a compass. Neither one of those seem very helpful. A new message. Can I craft the water? I need ice. Ah! How do I have no ice? It's weird. Of all things to not have is ice. Oh, yes. Read this message. Oh, Sentinel Corp. Your planet identification is unnamed. Corporation ownership is unclaimed. Habitable, there is no habitable on here. Sorry. No name, not habitable. Prime, history's unknown. Which is funny, the history's unknown, but then they say a prehistoric sector. Colony by trade ships. Because it has 842 planets, 13,511 stars, 7,000 parsecs wide. The planet has been identified as possible candidate for future colonization. Okay then. But I'm gonna probably end it here, guys. I need to like at least lay down, have some sleep, maybe. I know I'm not talking that much. It's just been a lot of running around. That's all this game basically is. You actually come along with some of this because it's not like you can't come along. The only thing that we're missing is we need to unlock these agility boots because it'd be nice to get like 50% movement. But anyway, I'm gonna leave it here, guys. I'm gonna thank you guys for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye bye.